You don't understand my struggle. This is one of the powerful statements I have witnessed quite a lot of time when the seekers come over the years. They have overwhelmed by their own mind and they continue saying that you don't understand my struggle. Definitely for a rigid or a conditioned mindset, this sounds like a disrespect. It actually sounds like a ahankara, the ego defying the teaching. The immediate instinct of a dry, philosophical, intellectual thing is to defend the fortress we have created of philosophy. We start quoting the scriptures louder to prescribe a mantra faster or to prove that why a seeker's pain is nothing but a maya, an illusion, to be brushed away, to be forgotten about, to actually grow out of it. But it doesn't really go away. I don't think so. Our true compassion is quite something different. The concept entirely becomes different when you step into the role of holding the space for another. One must realize that this cry is rarely a rejection of truth. It is not about a metaphysical information, it's a cry for spiritual refuge. When a disciple says you don't understand, they aren't doubting your ultimate wisdom of the lineage. They are speaking from the place they feel temporarily unseen. They feel emotionally alone in the dark. Somewhere they feel abandoned. They feel dismissed by the abstract truths explained out of their very real human pain before that pain actually been witnessed by the one they trust. It's a subtle trap. We should be avoiding that. As teachers, as guides, and spiritual companions, a seeker can be handed the most flawless, absolute Vedantic knowledge, Atharvic knowledge, or a Tantric path, and still walk away feeling spiritually isolated, frozen, and defeated. The ultimate law of the heart is a seeker opens to a higher instruction only when they feel deeply understood in their current limitations. Like we say, when somebody is hungry, you talk about any philosophical concept, they will not understand it. The hunger is the reality. When the mind is drowning in worldly afflictions, immediate cosmic advice can feel like a spiritual bypass. It feels as though you want to progress to happen in a hurried manner. Same thing I'm foreseeing in the field of yoga. Instead of the union, the seeker feels pressure, guilt, shame of seeing limitation of the body and the postures. The whole concept splits. The guide is trying to dissolve the problem through a concept, while the seeker is desperate in trying to be spiritually reached where they are bleeding. That is why true guidance requires to slow down before we correct. Before this ultimate truth of you're not this body, you're not this mind, you must step down into the valley, into the depth of you are this body, you are this mind. Realize this so that you can grow over that. We should be ready to walk with them. I believe that. Listen to them, understand the heavy burden, and be realistic in accepting the path. It's steep, exhaustive, frustration can be very high, and a sense of helplessness is natural. Our space should be there, held by the Guru for the struggle. One is not doing this because emotions change the ultimate truth of the self. Not because the Guru wants the seeker to wallow or flow in the stories or get ego stroked, but because compassion and correction are not opposites. They are the light and the left hand of the grace and the blessings. The whole nervous system and the subtle body, the Sushma Sharira, becomes receptive to the highest wisdom only when they are no longer feeling emotionally abandoned in their practice. Once they connect, you find the inner child emerging, for it is also looking for safety. Most humans do not want immediate cosmic solutions while they are bleeding from the worldly wounds. They are wanting their inner current storm to be seen, held, making a sense to the higher conscious in this very moment of time. It is a sacred plea. You don't understand. Your closeness before the instruction arrives. Once they are able to understand and feel connected, they will be ready to get up and walk with you. Then they are ready for the truth you are showing. Many, even then, may not be even connected to or want to know the truth, but they will be happy to say and show they are happy within the cradle of safety and nothing more is needed. This is human nature, and with humanity, they may find the courage to realize their divinity. Yet, many you will find are not able to even comprehend this.
Awaken your spirit. Come, be a part of this profound journey toward enlightenment.